Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will talk about integrated environmental biotechnology. As the name indicates, it involves the integration of different processes that operate in biotechnology, especially in environmental biotechnology. Now, why integration is important? Because whenever we are operating different processes together simultaneously, it is always better if these processes can work together and they are not only interdependent, but they also recycle different resources which are being used and energy as well. So it makes the system very energy efficient and cost efficient as well. Not to forget, it also has beneficial effects on the environment. So obviously, a sense of this field, environmental biotechnology, is basically harnessing of pre-existing organisms and metabolic processes as well as natural cycles to bring about a desired change. Obviously, हमने पहले भी बात की थी कि जो सबसे बेसिक अप्रोच है इस फील्ड में वो यही है कि जो ऑर्गेनिज्म ऑलरेडी नॉन हैं, जो ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्ट करते हैं एनवायरनमेंट में, उन्हीं को लोकेट किया जाए, उन्हीं को स्टडी किया जाए, उनको अंडरस्टैंड किया जाए और उनको यूज़ करते हुए डिफरेंट प्रोसेसेस अप्लाई किए जाएं. सो ये सेंस है एनवायरमेंटल बायोटेक्नोलॉजी की. वाई सो? बिकॉज व्हेन वी डू प्रोसेसेस इन अ नेचुरल वे तो बहुत अच्छे उसके आउटपुट्स होते हैं और वो एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली भी होते हैं. हाउएवर दे आर डिफरेंट अप्रोचेस टू अचीव दीज रिजल्ट्स. वेरी सिंपल वे में सिंपल वाइल्ड टाइप ऑर्गेनिज्म्स को नेचुरल तरीके से भी यूज़ किया जा सकता है, और इन अदर टाइम्स वी ऑफन हैव टू यूज़ डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनिज्म्स, maybe genetically modified organisms, and we have to use some sophisticated engineering works to bring about the desired change. So it depends on our goal and the circumstances available. Now, exact form of approach can differ. However, the intention is the same, that we want to bring about change. That change can lead to the production of environment friendly goods in an environment friendly way, or it can also involve the removal of the waste generated, or it can also involve creation of environment friendly energy resources. So if we apply a natural approach, that is best suited. Why so? Because when we try to mimic nature, there are no such byproducts or toxic end products generated, and it is very eco-friendly as well as cost effective. Now, there are so many mutual interactions that exist in nature. We all know there are different microorganisms that depend on each other in different types of mutual processes. Moreover, within a single cell of microorganism, even there are different biochemical processes and pathways which interdepend on each other. And if we look at a broader scale, there are different communities of microorganisms. They live together and they help each other to survive under certain circumstances, and there are obviously natural cycles as well, which also depend on each other as well as on biotic factors such as microorganisms. So all these things are interrelated. So because the integration already exists in nature, so why not study it and apply it in different aspects of biotechnology? So if we apply integration, obviously हमने पहले भी बात की कि it has many fruitful results. Not only it is cost effective, not only it is eco-friendly, but we can also maximize the output of the results as well. Now, if we talk about it in simplest way, this involves the sequential use of individual technologies in a step-by-step manner to provide a solution in a linked change of events that sometimes is referred to as treatment train. कि हम different processes को आपस में link करते हैं. Sometimes we operate them simultaneously, sometimes we operate them in a sequential manner, one by one, and this is also termed as treatment train. Three basic aims always exist when we talk about environmental biotechnology. That is, first of all, gather material resources to start a process and to deal with the waste generated. उस process से जो waste generate हो रहा है उसको हमने कैसे deal करना है eco-friendly way से. And then obviously the requirement of adequate and affordable energy. ये सारे process जो हमने operate करने हैं, obviously these processes require energy input. So we have to look for certain energy source which is sustainable and is eco-friendly as well. So all these requirements can only be fulfilled if we go for some integrated approach. Now द डिज़ायर कि भाई मैंने आउटपुट भी मैक्सिमम अचीव करनी है और मैं इको फ्रेंडली प्रोसेस भी करना चाह रहा हूँ ताकि एनवायरनमेंट को भी नुकसान ना पहुँचे. सो इन बिटवीन कोई मिडल वे फाइंड आउट करना पड़ता है. और वंस यू हैव फाउंड आउट दिस अप्रोच, इट इज़ मच मोर effective and much more long-term beneficial effects for the economy as well. However, as we all know, when we talk about the goodness of quality of environment, there are certain extremist as thoughts as well, which are completely against industrialization, which is also wrong. It is not helping at all. Why so? Because when we talk bad about industrialization, obviously industries are not going to take that much criticism. Industries, especially these days, are also working hard to avoid damage to the environment. Moreover, it is basically the industry and the industrialization which has defined the humanity from the first day, you can say. Humanity has survived and has succeeded due to different types of industries. So talking almost completely against industries is also not good, is not going to have any beneficial effect on the environment. We have to find a way that we can continue processing the industrial goods as well as look for the betterment of the environment as well. So how can it be achieved? It can only be achieved if we go for some integrated approach, that we not only want to produce our industrial products, but we also want to produce them in a way that the environment is not harmed. So that is only possible if we integrate different processes together. Now this also requires a cogent view of source management and how to manage the waste generated and how to manage the materials required for the processes, also how to obtain different types of energy inputs. So all these things cannot be talked separately. We have to talk them in an integrated way, and we have to integrate them, and only then we can achieve a much more efficient system, and we can achieve much more maximum results, which are not only good for economical point of view, but also good from environmental aspects as well. This was about the introduction of integrated environmental biotechnology and how we can achieve this. We will talk more about this topic in our upcoming sessions.